People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This is not your average, typical, run-of-the-mill mama and papa missionary blogging. No, this is blogging that takes you on top of the roof or under the cellar with mother hen and our little chickadees. First thing that is popping in the news, it seems as if these stick-up kids, robbers, they are on a rampage, and them not care if a night, midnight, them not care if a broad daylight, them not care which part, who, when, and how. Any which part the money there is where they are going to go. I am speaking about a robbery that allegedly took place in a place called GRANGE that is in Westmoreland. Don't know if it is the same robbery that took place at that mini-mart in which a man from over the infrastructure place was caught up. His name is Ken. He was caught up, taken out, and also two persons. Don't know if are employees or customers. However, I want you to look and see the brazen way in which these people run up to the people establishment with all sorts of tall up, all sorts of 9, all sorts of 4/5. As if them own the people in place, as if what they are doing is legitimate. These youths are brawling, these youths are brazen. Take a look to this not so beautiful bean footage, and then I'll give my piece.
It look like two. A tree there right, that's alright now. Yes, one just come right.
Just checking further to find out what was that. Shiny. Very good school. Yeah, man. Yeah. They put cash on the car. Four response camera. But yeah, man, but I'm saying that is the only thing to do. About an hour less. Yes. Put them down for yourself. M16 and gun. Nice prayer, so. On 80 you are, so why I run at me? On 80 you are, that is the 10-4-0-8J.
But we want it from when they start in the place. You can zoom up afterwards to get right.
Yeah, will it? The number is for the 80 wagon, the great 80 wagon is what?
Now people, like me say, I just got this as a new video, never seen it before, can't validate or verify. It is said to have been taking place in a GRANGE. GRANGE is in Westmoreland. Now I heard a couple of voices in the background sound like some people from over the infrastructure place. So I am assuming that it could be that robbery that took place at Mr. Ken's place of business, the mini-mart, but can't validate or verify. Me no know. The voices that you heard in the background is that of the po-po, and you hear them describe the whole thing. The people run up to the people place with all sorts of M to the 69 to the 4th to the 5th. Put on everybody upon them face. Want cash, want cell phone, want jewelry, want any sorts of goodies that has any sorts of cash value. They also gave the plate a AD wagon vehicle. So you know, sir, these poor want these people like, whoa. If you recognize any of these people that you see in the video by the way that they walk, you know exactly what to do. Call the poor and make them know, say, listen, the little dirty junker live over yassa. If this is your son, your brother, or your man, just know, say, the blogger I tell you, say, he or they are some DEAD man walking. The poor are going to want them like, whoa. And by whoa, I mean they are going to, you know what I talk about, point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called be very careful what you ask for. Because whenever you eventually get it, you cannot handle it or you are going to abuse it. I am speaking about these highways in Jamaica, especially the North-South Highway, in which an alarming amount of persons have been losing their life. Fast forward maybe about 24 hours ago, once again on the Bracco Main Road that is in Trelawney, Sunday evening to be specific. 2 ladies lost their life. 39-year-old Mrs. Allen, she's a midwife from Steertown. The next person, 53-year-old Mrs. Hackett, O.C. Moffett, she is from Linstead. It is said that at about 4:30 in the PM, Mrs. Allen was driving her vehicle, a little Toyota vehicle, red, when she lost control. The roads were wet. Either she was speeding, distracted, phone, some sorts of bad behavior was taking place. She lost control and ended up pretty much under the truck. When she lost control, the head-on collision, meaning that one go west, one go east. She was pretty much trapped. She was DEAD on the spot. Based on the videos and pictures that are circulating out there that I cannot show because of YouTube's policy. Her leg was in a very unnatural position. She was not breathing, or if she was breathing, she was gasping on her last breath. As it pertains to the 53-year-old Mrs. Moffett, she was in the truck. She was a passenger. The driver for that vehicle, he was also seen in the videos laying out on the ground. He was pretty much injured very badly. However, Mrs. Moffett, based on the severity of the injuries in the face, it seems as if she was pretty much madding out. She was almost DEAD. They were all taken to the place of recovery. However, Mrs. Moffett lost her life later on in the day. Miss Allen pretty much was gone, DEAD, on arrival to the place of recovery. So the moral of the story is this. As it pertains to that song, Easy Like Sunday Morning, in a Jamaica, it does not appropriately apply. It is blazing like a mad bat out of hell, man, woman, picnic, and child. These people seems as if they have some sorts of lead under them foot, and even when they see these disturbing videos with people that think that they are drivers that are very impatient, cannot wait, always want to speed, even when the conditions on the road is not ideal, a DEATH trap. Like I've always said, a wise man or woman learns from his mistake. And like I said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting opposite or polar results. Meaning DEATH trap. Inevitable. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is called Handbook. Stealing Robbery for Dummies 101, the basic. do not steal, do not thief, do not fingersmith at a pow station, whether a morning, noon, or night. It is a recipe for disaster. Chances are you are going to fail. Chances are you couldn't get a CAP, meaning corn, in the ASS. Literally. I am speaking about an incident that occurred on Saturday morning to be specific, where it is said that an individual thought that it was a very bright idea to go to the Black River pow station, which is in St. Elizabeth's. He would decide that he is going to steal a bike. Don't know if it's a Yang, don't know if it's a Kawasaki, don't know exactly. There was no specified kind of bike. It is said that while he was on the compound of the pow station at about 3:40 in the morning, the pow decide, Squaddy, go and go check and make sure so them people have vehicle and bike and stuff overseas. Okay, and no sort of 2-foot post or 2-foot hyena not out there and take the people them thing. So therefore the pow went out on a routine check, patrol the place, make sure everything is copacetic. When him look, him see a little thiefing man a hold on pan a bike, like him a try push out the bike off of the compound, off of the premises. The pow say, Oi the man, where you do over there, sir? The man get bummy, get jumpy. According to the pow, the regular script happen. Him confront the pow. Now people, you and I know that if a pow is going to patrol, especially at his job, meaning the pow station, more than likely he is going to have one of those government issued type of tool, as in a 9, loaded a magazine with about 15 to 17, do some serious damage. It is said that after the man allegedly confronted the pow, wheel and pop off, blaze him up a couple of times. Needless to say that genius of a thief was taken to the place of recovery under pow guard. Now for all of you aspiring kleptos out there that have aspirations of breaking into pow station, taking the high-risk robbery. The pow told me to tell you in a news conference that listen, I am telling you people, I am warning you people, do not go to the pow station. Do not try to take the exhibit for any sorts of case, whether it is gun, whether it is drugs, whether it is bike in this case. Do not trouble when I trouble you as in the government property, as in property for cases. And people, they said that because this is the third incident in as much weeks in which people are trying the same thing. Unfortunately, like this man, they were not successful either. They were caught red-handed. I try to take away the exhibit out of the place of exhibits. If you want to exit, then you go for the exhibits. Exhibit stupid behavior, get stupid results. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it seems as if the pow JCF is putting in the work and they are yielding the results. Is it the required results that we need? Probably more than likely not. However, whenever you are desperate, a win is a win is a win. We will take it whichever way that we can. It is said that 3 men were arrested and about to be charged after the seizure of a Uzi submachine. Picture on your screen, and about 200 or so rounds of assorted ammunition in a place called Hurlock that is in St. James. It is said that the pow went on some sorts of special operation based on some intelligence information that they got. People attack. The men were held. There is some sorts of question and answer to be conducted, and whoever supposed to get charged and get that fresh 15 will get charged and get that fresh 15. After the seizure, the Popo said, listen, we want Montego Bay and Jamaica on a whole to be a very safe place where you can raise your kids, leave your door open, leave your windows open. They did not say that because you know exactly where would I go on if you do that. Them ask the public, do your civic duty, do what is right. There is no problem with talking, especially when you know say people have the DRUGS, especially the cocoa, and them have the tall up, and them have the little pie, whatever, anything that we can get, we will take. We want information. We want these people off the road more than anything else. We want the goodies. We want the evidence. We want the pie. So therefore, just tell us what you know. So therefore, we can go and seize these DRUGS and also seize a couple of people's life that are out there, seizing a couple of people's, too much people life. That is point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.